I've titled this video, I just can't stop playing this game. Every time I wake up, I think about it. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. It's not as if it's a complex game. It's just I'm just engaged in it, which I'm enjoying. I've sort of been enjoying it now for a couple of weeks. Had about a week with the game before I was allowed to actually stream it. Now, actually, is my voice too loud? I think it is. Hang on, just let me fix it. I actually forgot. I fixed it, but in a bad way yesterday. And I need to just go back and fix this one up. So looking at the clipping, that one there. If I go back to this one, that should get me to 8. Yep, that's got it. Okay, done. All right, we should be okay now. Let me have a quick look and see. Yeah, that's not clipping anymore, so that's fine. All right, so we should. So the sound should be fine. Sorry about that. I thought I fixed it one way yesterday with the sound problems that I had, and then I fixed it a different way. and then I sort of it wasn't quite working, and so I did push things up. Then I found the original way I was supposed to fix it. It's a bit annoying the way I think I need to get a new microphone. I think that'll be my next purchase. I've had this microphone for quite some time actually. It's been good, but it just it is soft on natively. I've got to use other systems to push it up. I need to use sort of like a equalizer on my computer just to actually get the sound up. But I think we're actually I think that the clipping, yeah, the sound looks good there. So that should be okay. All right, so we've got. I'll just move the game sound up a little bit. Right, welcome guys. We are playing Elemental Reforged yet again. This is a fourth in this particular stream that we've been doing. So we'll just go back to this DAS01. And I'm sort of now, I was thinking, okay, I really need to take over these Ythril cities. And I think once we sort of get past that, we're going to be in a extremely strong position. Now, I think one of the things that will actually end up happening is that I do need to get to the alliances. We've got siege weapons coming very, very soon. We've got good research, but we are sort of moving through. So this was the city that we wanted to then go and take, which again looks to be very, very powerful. Here's that hero that we sort of did damage to last time. We've got our army in here. We've got slight damage to this king's ward, but only slight. I think that we basically just go for it, and so this will then take out. I think it's this one here is the one that we're actually fighting, and it's still got 23 power. You can see that our power is now really rocketing ahead, like it's just really getting up there. So let's just go in and do the attack. Now they've got an epic threat level. The trouble we're going to have in these cities is actually more to do with the ranged units more than anything else, I think. We've still got good mana. Spear Maidens. Spear Maidens are a little bit of a problem because they can sort of do double damage to different units. But again, it's not something we really have to worry ourselves with, I don't think. Oppressors, we don't have to really worry too much about. City Archers, there's two City Archers. And a catapult. So they've already got catapults. So we're going to need to destroy those. And what else have we got there? Heavy-handed infantry. So they've got like some... They do 51 damage. It's got 58 hit points. So the catapult... Let's just see how we go. I'll treat it... If we end up losing badly, I'll save scum. Excuse me. Actually, I'm at a point now where I can actually go and get even more forces. Might just cancel that for 1 second, and we'll just go back across the water here. With the Fire Shrine coming in 6, and then the Apothecary there. Let's just go and train up another one of the blaster units, and we'll just train that one up. It costs 28 crystal to get one of these, and I'll just move that one to the front. So 10 turns for that one there. We don't have a real lot of money saved up, but we do have, we can still sort of build things up as we go. Let's just now, I'll just do a quick save, and in we go. All right, so this is one where their combined attack is really strong. Their defense is also really strong. They've got 16 units. We've got 19 actual units in our group as well. We did just bring in a second one of these. We've got one blaster. I need to get a second blaster in here. Well, let's just see how we go. Now, the range units are going to be the things that are going to cause us issues. Oh, actually, maybe not. This is actually a little bit more difficult than I thought. A lot more difficult than I thought, to be honest. Now, where are their catapults? Not seeing the catapult anywhere. It may be that they can only bring certain units in at a time. Alright, this is going to be trickier than we thought. So we probably won't be able to do this particular battle, actually. This one will be too difficult with this city layout that we actually have. This is not a choke point type layout. This also then means that we're going to have different units that can then sort of run forward. Now, we probably want to get rid of the low-level units to start with. Although, to be honest, there's not too many of them. Look at their hit points across the board. They're very, very strong. That one there is fairly weak. If I move this one up, it's going to then sort of... I might just move into here. The Spear Maiden there. Looking at the damage that they cause as well. The Oppressor, probably. Nope, didn't do enough damage. Now, we've got Inslow, which is... again, we've got not very much armor with this guy. If I move it down there, he's going to be targeted. So he's got 32 hit points. I think I'll still bring him down just to fight this way. Nope, no, not doing anywhere near enough. Now we're going to have to use the healing of this unit to just basically keep everything up and running. So heal. I'm just going to keep on healing up units turn by turn. And then they're just going to have to go for the kills here. That was good. Good start. Now the catapult. Oh, is that the catapult? No, that's the catapult there. Yeah, look at this. We're almost killed here. This is the drama we're going to have. So we're not going to be able to make use of this. This is not going to work. It's going to be too tricky for us. Now that's just an archer. One point of damage. Yeah, this is not good. So I think we'll have to go back and reform the units. Good. There's good hitting through there. I think we need to build up our forces again. And then this one should do a lot of damage to the catapult. Yeah, one more hit there and we'll have the catapult done. That's okay. Alright. We're getting a lot of shots here with this unit. Now, unfortunately, when they come in behind, it then just means that they're going to be able to do a lot more damage the other way. I think the archer is also something that we really don't want to be worrying about. And we've got the militia there. Now, it's knocked it to the ground. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage here. And we've lost our healer. Damn it. Okay. Well, we're going to need to reset here. I don't know if I can actually do it from in here. All I can do is I can't actually leave the battle, and it would be good if there was a retreat aspect to the game, just so you can try to extract your forces out, but we're not going to find that. So I'm just going to auto battle this one, and we lose that one very, very badly. So just go and click on done, and we'll then just go back and reload. So if we go main menu, load game, abandon game, yes, and just go back to the quick save. So that was not viable. But having said that, we still actually have them now sort of smashed down into into that corner. Oops, it does. Yeah, this looks to be a bit of a bug where there is actually a bit of a crash when you load certain games if you've got an existing game in there. Just read a few of the comments there. So Zimfly is saying, is this game still viable in 2025 when we have Age of Wonders 4? Yeah, I don't think it competes with Age of Wonders 4 really, other than the fact it's fantasy. And that's really the only sort of, for me, the only real thing where it comes through. Age of Wonders 4 is still my favourite game. But I'm finding this one scratches a different itch. This one feels much more role play than Age of Wonders 4 does. So it feels, yeah, I mean, it's simpler. The battles are much faster. For me, it doesn't really. I'll just go back into there and load that one in. So for me, it doesn't compete on that same level, and I think that there'll be a natural thought that's where it's competing. But for me, it's actually more competing with like Master of Magic or games like that, more so than Age of Wonders 4. I don't think any Fantasy 4X in the sense of high tactical combat is going to be able to compete with Age of Wonders 4. Like that really is an exceptional game in that sort of category. But like this one, the pacing of this game is much faster, which I think is good. So things certainly sort of do work well with this particular game. I'm just going to move this group back to here. I don't think there's anything else that we really wanted to be going after. Would have liked to have checked things out a little bit, I guess. I mean, we do have some wolves there. There's a bit of a graphical glitch there. I'll just move back to here with this stack. These explorers, we're just exploring all over the place. So there's another life shard there. So, hi orangutans, how you going? Now, Daedalus Dream Journal is sort of saying he's addicted. Like potato mix with Age of something 4, Age of Wonders 4, is it? Anyway, hello. This game is finally becoming what it was intended to be from the very beginning. Yeah, I agree with you, Monolith Knight. I think it's oops, no choke points. And so Mike is then saying less time intensive than Age of Wonders 4 sounds like a very good thing. Yeah, I think that's where it differentiates really. Like it is nothing like the pacing is very, very different. Age of Wonders 4, I love the pacing of Age of Wonders 4 personally, but I know that's actually a big stumbling block for many, many players. It's just the amount of time it takes. Oh, we've already got the outpost there, which we don't really need. I'm just going to go and mix this one up and build that mine. Where does this one connect to? Thailand. Okay, done. I won't worry about getting anything else in through here. I don't think there's much else we're going to be getting that we need to get here. Just going to click on done. So the outposts are sort of just doing their thing. So we're just getting more and more buildings coming in at this point in time. I do need to try to get Gildan to be more friendly. So look at other treaties we can do. Available non-aggression pact. They will pay money for that. This would be good if they had like something where you could actually go and just balance it automatically. Perceived value. Yeah, let's just get a bit more. Yeah, so they won't do that one there. Just go back to where they will agree to it, which is there. So we get 53 gold, which is good for us. And so we just got trade treaty and demand of existing demand tribute and non-aggression pact. That's all okay. Now, eventually, so they're friendly but not super friendly at this point in time. We might have to start to push this up a little bit over time. National population, we're certainly ahead of them. We've got 8, they've got 6. Net income is 2.5, they've got 5.8, so their income is much better than mine. And the power rating, we're heaps higher with the power rating. And that's just going to continue as we get more and more of these high power units coming through. So we'll get the catapults as well fairly soon. Yep, that's all good. So we're just building things as we go. So this one here we need to keep on building. So we'll just go back into the build queue. Now we do have this connected. So we now have contiguous cities all the way through, which is good. So everything is now contiguous, meaning that they're all connected. Now that is not good. Whatever that is. I don't want the lumberyard as such. Oh, crystal mine. No, that's going to increase the crystals that we get from it. Let's go with the garden, or even the bell tower, just to get the unrest down. Just go and build it. Now, what the hell is that? Just going to click on done. Young Ogre's army. We may have to come back for that, actually. I think we might just move the army back out and defeat that before it attacks a city. All right, so we're epic and they're medium at this point in time, so we'll just go and this one really won't be a problem. So I think we just auto-resolve. This is another thing where I think that they could learn a bit from Age of Wonders 4, like to actually have a replay if you're not happy with what actually does go on. But this should be a fairly simple battle. Yep, there we go. A demon horn and a birch scroll. I might have a quick look and see if there's anything else we can forge at this point in time. So dagger, warhammer. We've only got 3 metal by the looks of things. We do have healing potions. I might as well craft another one of those, I think. We've got one in the inventory at the moment. Do we really? We probably don't really need it. I'll just click on done. And we'll move back now to the city. Now there is a group, there's a wolf's army there. This one, we do 8 damage, they do 12. We don't really have, we've got very minor protection there. That's actually not a bad little spot again for another outpost, but we're probably going to need to get like a second army. I think what we'll do is let's actually go and split up our forces now and bring back, the healer is Joffrey, I'm pretty sure. If we just have a quick look and see what his skill sets actually are. Yeah, so he's a life mage, which so I want to keep him with the main army, and I think we'll split off Inslow and the archers. So let's go that way and get rid of Inslow and the archer group. They can work together. And so they've got, they can just move off and clean out these sorts of areas. Let's move it along the roads. There's nothing else up that way. Explorers I'll bring all the way back up the top here. Actually, we've got these sorts of things as well. This is an arena, which I don't think I can actually take that one on just yet. New technology research, so we now have siege weapons with catapults. We do have +1 army size, so I can actually make an even bigger army. Got 22, I need a bit more of this. Here's the wargs now coming as well. We'll just open up our research. And what I'd like to do is to try to get more, well, into alliances. Get an alliance treaty. That's going to then give us the alliance win. We've got education. Yeah, so warfare I think we're pretty good with. Armor wouldn't be bad to get more, like things like the kite shield and the chainmail armor. That's 10 turns for that. Magic, we're doing fairly well as well. These are amulets we can then make. But civilization, I think we'll go this way. Construction, what's that going to give me? The fort, the foundry. There's a lot of good stuff in here. If I click on alliances, we end up coming through education, literacy, and then alliances. Let's just go that way and just click on done. And so we'll start off with education and then move our way through. So with this group in here, we'll end up having the... I'll just keep on building my forces from this spot in here. And we might get ourselves another defender group as well. This is our weakest force. We just need to defend these locations. So they're building up a large army here. They're producing wealth now, so they've stopped building things at this particular location. We may be able to cast spells down into that area. We just have to sort of get rid of these as well, I think. So maybe we'll actually go and grab this army and just have it wander around doing other things for a little while. Okay, so that one has now got no construction. So these are now all connected. So all my cities are now connected up, which is nice. And we'll build. Yeah, maybe just getting even more studies, or I'll just keep on trying to reduce the all of this stuff. Just move that one up a little bit. A meteor storm. The sky is raining fire. Rocks fall down from above and sear the ground they touch. The screams of the dead and the dying fill the air. Flames dance across the world like things alive, like the Anutha of old. The fire elementals worship the house of Sirdar. So random infernos placed on a world. All units take some damage. Some ignis and fire elementals are spawned. So where is that? Again, we've got different groups. So we've taken a little bit of damage in through here. And we then have these units which have come back in. So these aren't all that powerful. So we'll just go and get rid of these, even though we've taken a bit of damage. So all of the units will be... I wonder if the wandering stacks have taken some as well. Well, they haven't. What about down in here? No, they haven't either. And this is a fire elemental. Flames sort of blasting everywhere. That's the Explorer group. Oh, there's another one there. Alright, we're going to have to go back for these. God, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So we're going to need... And there's another one at the south. Alright, so we'll have to clean these out. It's in terms of these guys, 40 hit points. We've got a fire attack there. Let's see what they've got. The attack is what they've got. They've got a so it's a flame attack. Which can potentially deal. I think it's still a melee attacker. I think. Anyway, let's just deal with these. Now we could split up again and go in with. I might do that actually. Let's go and take two of these across. These guys have taken some damage. I wanted to clean out these wolves. I'm just going to move this one back into here for now, and then just let it heal up, and then we'll go after them. And then we've got this group. This group is actually weaker. No, that one still should be able to take this guy out. So let's move that one back this way. And we'll just see how we go here. I'll just do a quick save, even though we've taken some damage. So we're strong with even just this small group that we actually have. Let's just go into the battles and just see how these things actually operate. Yep, we're going to be able to destroy this one fairly easily. Here we are. Done. Time for pieces come. Look, I might as well say yes. So I will actually say yes to that particular one. And then over time we'll slowly heal up in here. I might heal these up before we go after this one. Let's just get into this building. There's another group. Took a bit of damage there. I probably should have just kept on doing what I was doing. So we took a bit more damage that side. We've got bandits down this way. There's something else there as well, like some other sort of border. Okay, we now have the cloister and the school. Just continue research. Resource destroyed. Our farm in the northwest has been destroyed. So we'll just go to that one. So this one here, back in Thailand, we're going to need to clean these up. So they're going to be all over the place. Thailand itself should be okay. There's more just wandering around everywhere. 4 turns before we get this blaster. I do want to test the blasters and see how they go. These still aren't really good enough. We can upgrade what they've got, but I'm not going to worry about it. These are wandering around all over the place. There's more and more of them. I should test one of these out, I think. I'll just do the actual the battles like this. Yep, that's good. All right, so we can deal with these fairly readily. Maybe not so much the elementals until we actually pick up the higher forces. So that one does work. We've still got 3 moves there. What else have we got? We've got this guy coming back in. These are wandering around. I might just keep them sort of wandering around the place. See what else they can find. Actually, this one isn't connected yet. So we'll need to get that one connected eventually. Right, well, I think it's now just a matter of building up. And then just have sort of like all sorts of different basic forces in through here. So I took a little bit of damage there, but not much. We've still got 2 more slots there. So this one here is also just weak. What is that down here? We don't know. Again, I really want to have doing most of the fight with my leader, because they're going to target this. These are technically weaker. I'm just going to move them back. There we go. Down to just one. The initiative's good. So we know we can defeat these. That's nice. That's good. These archers are actually coming up to a nice high level. Alright, so Inslow does actually move up a little bit. Now I've got Nature's Call, which wouldn't be bad. The Warrior, we've sort of been moving forward. We've got this one as well, Pack Tactics. This unit receives double the normal swarm bonus. Must be level 8 to get that one there. Plus 10 hit points. That wouldn't be bad actually for him. Yeah, I might grab that one actually. We'll choose Endurance. Just sort of get him leveled up a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm missing a lot of the comments. Hi Began, how you going? Terrizzo is saying, thoughts on this game compared to the original? It's a good question actually. It's when I first started playing it, I was lucky enough to actually be able to play it like basically at Stardock and see what was see what the development was like, but only for half an hour. And it was sort of funny at the time. I thought, oh, this is just Fallen Enchantress, and so I like it wasn't long enough to really appreciate the differences, and it was only when I basically got back and then started to actually play like a version of it, like the version that I'm playing now. I was a bit earlier, like there's been a few updates since then, that I realised just the pacing of the game is just brilliant. And I always loved Fallen Enchantress. It was one of my favourite games back in the day, and I thought that I'd find this game a bit too old, but it's just, but it hasn't been that at all. It's been such a pleasant experience playing this game. Like I just can't stop playing it. I mean, I've titled that what this is today, and I know that it's not good for my channel to be playing a game as much as what I am, but I really am just loving playing it, like so much. So it's sort of funny. So you just can't do it. So Big and saying, are you doing DasDemption? You can rename units and heroes. Actually, we can rename them. Yes, yeah, why not? Actually, we'll do a DasDemption. Yes. So sorry, I'll just go back forwards. You beat all the new demo missions in Menace on Expert. Oh, you did? Okay, there we go. So maybe addicted to that game already. Yeah, that's already a very, very good game. Well, the only one that I've really got that I can name is I've got the main character, which I sort of was thinking I'd probably just keep him doing what he's doing. Can I rename him? Yeah, I can rename him. Look, I'll give you that one, Beacon. You can have Dazbart. So we'll just go in and do rename to Beacon. When you lose your heroes, they do come back to life. But of course, if a hero is lost, then we'll call that we'll still ban you, even though you won't be out of the game so much. So we'll go that way. There we go. Can you do normal spearmen and everything? I'm not. Yeah, I think you can actually. Like if I go into this particular group in here, and yeah, rename. I can rename even these groups. So I can actually just go with the actual other forces. Toby saying Elemental, nice. Yeah, no, it's really been very, very cool. So where did we get to? This game does look like fun, says Nash. Yeah, it is actually pretty cool. Arrow Bulb is then saying great stuff. I played and enjoyed all the precursor games with DLCs a few years ago. It was a great find. So is it safe to say it's the best of Fallen Enchantress and Sorcerer King of mixed together? Yes, it is. And my biggest fear with the game was going to be that it was going to be really unbalanced because of bringing in all these different, like the original Elemental was extremely unbalanced when it first launched, and it was not fun to play. And I was really fearful that we were going to end up with the same sort of deal here, like with the unbalance of Elemental mixed in with Fallen Enchantress mixed in with Sorcerer King. I thought that the quests were going to be really, really prevalent because of Sorcerer King, but that's not the case. Like what they've done is they've brought in, for example, the crafting menu from Sorcerer King, which is fine. So they've done things like that. So the overall balance I'm finding really, really good. The pacing is excellent in the game. It's enjoyable. I don't tend to like these sorts of constructs where you end up with these sorts of creatures that are now sort of wandering around the place. We do have a group that's out back in here now. This is Joffrey. We do have a King's Ward there. I just don't really want to go after this Elemental just yet. I think I'll stay where I am until we heal up, and then we'll go after them. But it's I'm finding the role play aspect is really, really up there. Like it's very, very good. Yeah, I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. Like it's been such a fun game to play, and I really can't stop playing it. I've been playing it almost spare time as well. Even when I was under embargo, it was one of these games that I just could not put down. And to put that into context, I've got some pretty big games that I've also got access to at the moment, but this is the game I've been sort of putting my time into, including the new DLC for Age of Wonders, if I'm being honest. No, I'm not saying that. I still love Age of Wonders, and that's still my favourite game, but I'm just finding that I'm wanting to explore more of this game all the time. So for me, it's been really, really cool. Beacon saying sometimes the regular units are tougher than the heroes. Actually, that might be a better way to do it, because the heroes themselves aren't that strong. Now, I might put Dazbart back where he was, simply because that's the... so I'll give you the King's group that he's got with him, these King's Guards. So I will change... You see, that one's still called Dazbart. It's called Beacon there. I'll just rename again. But it still was called Dazbart. I'll keep the hero. The hero's the same, as you say. These guys end up being much, much stronger. So this is the I'll call it Beacon's Ward. This is a strong group. Beacon's Ward. Beacon's Band. All right, so that's so it's the Dazbart's army, but with Beacon's Band as the group there. There we go. That'll do. So if you're watching on Twitch, I will have these Dazdemptions for these higher level units. I don't think I can actually change like an archer to a mage or anything like that. I think I've got to keep them within the confines of what they have. Like if I go back into here and then go into upgrade, I don't know, we're outside of our influence. Yes, we just have to move back for that one there. There's not really much that we need to do here. So I'll just move this one back up. Can't move that one any further. These aren't under threat. I'm going to need to move back a little bit just to sort of clean up these guys. Yeah, so Eldar is saying, so we have this Age of Wonders and Endless Legend 2. Great for all of us. Yes, I've got to keep on trying to get into Endless Legend 2. I just haven't enjoyed it when I've played it. It's just a game I just haven't got into at all. And I do want to. I want to like it, but I just don't. Go this way. I can't do anything with that group. Which other groups have we got? We've got that one. That group there can still wander off. Resource destroyed. Okay. That was there. guess what's interesting about this is I'm not sure if these fires will then... resource destroyed. Our outpost in the northwest has been destroyed. Okay, the settlement of Thailand is under attack. Now we do actually have just defending city militia here, which have taken a bit of damage. But we have a lot of attack strength, so I'll just I'll do the battle. So again, different city layout. Can't do anything. Dodged. There we are. Done. That's fine. This one's a bit of a tricky one. Yeah, so there's flame there. I don't know if that ends up destroying the ground. Yeah, I'm not sure what goes on with that. Okay, so we've got 2 turns before this blaster comes out. And we then actually have enough now to create another King's Ward. That one's far enough away. This one was destroyed. We're going to need to rebuild this. I think I'm going to need to get just more basic units as well. Town hall. We're going to have to get all of these things really. The training yard there. The school research goes up. I think I'll just maybe go with the garden. Actually, no, I'll go to the town hall. Build that one up. These guys are starting to sort of come back down again now. What we might do is have a bit of a look to see if we can take this one out. So just do a quick save. Go and grab these guys, which have been inside. So it's strong versus strong. Let's just see how we go. Yeah, okay, this is... it's going to be more range type stuff. Now, we do actually have good defense here with Joffrey. Only 30 hit points, though. The King's Ward group there. Yeah, so it does reflect back. Let's just see how we go. And it's immune to fire, right. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So the blasters didn't do any damage at all. So these were completely immune to fire. We did get experience, though, with both of these, which is good. We need to get these up, leveled up as much as we can. And we've done that one there. Ambush, quick, healer. Might start to just get these basic things for now. Alright, so the blasters aren't going to do any real damage against these. I'm not sure where it sort of tells us what they have. Oh, here we go. Immune to poison, immune to fire. Yeah, that's the trouble. That's the trouble. let's go and kill this one off. Get that one back up to full strength. And again, a bit of experience in through there. Okay, we've cleaned out those. There's flame there, but I'm not seeing where that's from. Now we've got this group is a little bit worse for wear with the King's Ward down in here. Like it's not bad. That's a medium there with 119 points. We've got 117, 50 attack, 78 attack. They've got 3 defense. We've got 40. We should be okay. I'll just again do another quick save here, I think. Although I might just go after this one here to start with. Just clean them out. Just move back away. So we've actually now got the... everything else is looking pretty good around this area. That's all fairly well protected. I think I can just leave DasBart back and we can just move this group back down to deal with the other forces down this way. This one's a bit tricky. Good. But we still got 2 more moves, and I want to move back away from this one. I probably will be able to take that one on. I'm just not sure. Now we've got four members in this group with DasBart's army. He's level 8. So I only got 78 fame. I need to get more. Get more champions. I think we'll go for this one. Our initiative is really, really high. So they've got an archer unit back down through there. So we're going to smack our way through here. Now they had another spider there, the Black Widow. Oh, not good. Yeah, they're picking on this one here, and it's now been poisoned. Oh, we didn't quite kill it. Get rid of it. Get rid of you. That's going to make this one clumsy. But it's enough. Because we didn't have anything next to us, that's okay. Again, we've lost a bit of strength in here now, like a bit of health. Okay, that was down. Good. Then we leveled up. Dasbart's now level 9. We did pick up this one already, the healer. First aid. So we unlocks the following ability. So heals target unit by 2 per level of the caster. That makes it 18. You know, I think I might do that one. That looks like it's an ability. So we'll choose first aid. Because that should then, if we just go back into here and just go back into equip, you might have to do it in the, yeah, so we've now got this ability in here. So when we actually have a look at the actual, what we can do in the game, I don't know if we can, I thought we could do it out of here somewhere, where we could actually go and, actually if we go to shop, yeah, there's nothing else, we really don't need anything else in through here. So this is all fine with what we've got. Yeah, that's all okay. All right, we've cleaned out those. Let's just keep on moving up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Now, this one. I think I'm going to have to come back with the other group. Oh, maybe I could take it out. Well, let's just do a quick save and see if we can just see what actually happens here. That's strong. Just try it and see how we go. They can move into any of these positions. Let's give it a target. Oh, damn it, we didn't get the response that I wanted. Now I do actually have, oh actually we don't have heal here. This is hopelessness. Rescue trade places isn't going to do anything. This is where we can actually go into like this different sorts of skills, like rescue and rush are already there. The spells are also already there as well. Potion of wisdom. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, that's all right. Oh, that's better, that's better, that's better. It's a bit touch and go here. Got him, good. All right, that's excellent as well. So we picked up a lot of experience there. Just going to click on done. All right, that's cleaned that one up. Did we get rid of the forces that were wandering around in here? I can't remember. There's another pretty good city location up there as well. If we want it. Yeah, so he's now taking a bit of damage. So we've got those now. Well, that was it's a bit both ways, that particular fight. Let's just move back down again. Explorer group. I think that's just where the fires had started at some point. We need to get this connected through here, and we need to also now re-establish the connection back in here as well. All the cities have sort of done what they're doing. Consulate coming. Let's just go and train up another group of pioneers. Oops, it didn't work. And to get another force. This is Joffrey again. So we don't actually have the use of the blasters. We've only really got these other two. So we'll just go into battle. Oh, nice. That was extremely useful. And again, no damage going to be able to be done here. That's good. Took a bit of damage, but again, good experience. Build that grain again. It's just a bit risky, this one. There's another one down there as well. One there as well. So yeah, we've got a few here that we need to get rid of. I like that you can't just rely on using one type of unit the whole time. So now I'm going to be moving down, that's fine. That one needs building. I've got the garden, the bell tower. These are all going to take forever. Just get them established. So we now have the blasters again, which aren't going to be able to do anything. Our money is going to go backwards slowly here, so I think we need to sort of try to get on top of the money situation again. If we go with train yet again, and I think I'm going to go with more of the King's Wards. We might even, let's just see if we can actually upgrade those since they've been done. If you just go back into unit designs and King's Wards and just go to edit, they actually do have this mace, which is, we've already edited them up there. Yeah, that's as good as we can get, really. That's what they have. Armor-wise, we do have cloaks, but let's not worry about it. Yeah, we're as good as we can get there. It's actually, no, there, we can get this one here. So we'll get the better shield. Yep, and let's just go and save that one. So it's now a stronger unit. So this one here, we're just going to retire. I'm pretty sure if we retire it, it doesn't matter much. Like, I think that the others will still be on the map with what they have. All right, so that's working. We'll just go and click on done. And so if we now go back in and now just go back into train and go back into the King's Ward again. And so we'll train one of them up, get them happening as fast as possible. And that means we're going to be behind in money, so we'll need to sort of get on top of the money as well during this process. Now we've taken damage here. I think I might just sit back and wait until we've actually got this one healed up a little bit. So we'll come back out of that one. And Dronus has finished its construction. Garden. Crystal mine, I don't really need any more of those. I probably need to find, yeah, there's a tax office there. Build that one. Okay, so Sorrel Watts is saying, did Daz kill the dragon? Just tuned in. Yes, I did, accidentally. I did an auto battle, and for somehow we managed to kill it. We did lose one of our King's Ward units, but yeah, that was a couple of sessions ago now. Sorry for missing comments. If you want to grab my attention, guys, just do an @DasTactic and I can then sort of see what you're actually up to. So, and Recycled Doom is saying, looks very Heroes of Might and Magic. It's not really. It's sort of, it's got a different. It's the way that the cities work is very, very different. And you can sort of build them all over the place. It's more like Civilization, a fantasy civilization where you've got stacks of units that you can then sort of build up these armies, which works out pretty well. Now we do actually have, these are all wandering in. Again, we've got this one here. I could go for the kill. It was a bit 50-50 last time. I'll see how I go again. You're only medium against their strong, but let's just go to the battle. This is good. We've sort of got reasonable protection back in there. Let's just sit back. Yeah, that one can't reach us. That one's saying it can get to there. These are going to take some time to actually get. I don't think I'll worry about those. I might even just go down and now start to fight it. Oh, nice. It's going after the others. Just run to there. Got him. Good. Okay, it worked again, and again we're getting good experience in here. This is Dazbart's army. We haven't explored all the stuff down this way. We don't have any more threats really in around here. So I might just keep, when we saw there was a Darkling army back over the other side here. Let's go and see what we've got over this other side. I don't think there's anything else up this way. Let's just go back to the cloth map and just see if there's any wandering stacks. There's a shaman's tent there. This wild wargs there, which is a kennel that can be produced. It's more just the stacks of armies, like this, for example, that we've cleaned out. We've got two groups there, which is interesting. Fire elemental and an ignis there. So there's a lot back in here. So we're way over here. I think we'll just stay away from that, and we can combine our other forces. Got another shaman's tent there. Maybe we'll just go and clean these things out while we're here. Okay, if that combines with the other force, which is in here. Oh no, it's not. Where is it? It's here. So we've got the, if I combine both of those together, they should then be able to take on the others. So we'll leave that there for a turn. And we will build up. Oh, this is only if you're producing wealth. Which I prefer to just keep on building things up. Got a food bonus in the city there, which will get us sort of upgraded. Faction food per grain. I'll grab the cleric. Okay, this is another little problem with the game. I wish it would zoom to where this is happening, and this is actually happening on the other end of the map. It's happening way over here. So I'll just go and click on OK. We've got an Amulet of Life. I'll click on OK with that one. I think I probably want to keep that one with one of these other guys. Like Joffrey. Inslow's not quite up to it. Inslow's got more hit points though, so let's go back to Joffrey. We'll just go back to equip, and then we should have the these different amulets and things. They'll just give him a little bit more hit points. We've got this one, the +1 initiative as well, which I think I'll throw that one on. So we've now got this one over here, and the venom stack. So melee attacks do a +1 poison damage. Now I'll go back to the other, to Inslow, I think. We'll grab that. Done. All right, so those heroes are now sort of ready to go. There's only the one there. We zoomed out, there was showing 2. But we'll just clean these areas out. There's iron ore there. Oh, this is actually very, very good. I should have actually built another pioneer for that one. We've got this pioneer here. Let's go and just go across to here and just build another pioneer, another outpost. Just keep on exploring. We've now got a technology treaty which we can use. We'll just continue researching. Okay, we're miles ahead now in the game. Lone wolf. Yeah, I should have got those Twilight Bees some time ago. That will really help us along. Okay, let's get all of these out, even though there's a couple of units here that don't really help. Ah, there's the 2 Ignis, right. We've now seen it. So we'll just go back into battle here again. That one can reach all of these. So Inslow can sort of stay where he is with this. Let's just bring it in. Joffrey can heal him up. If we can get some more life shards, that will be a more effective attack. Oh, I should have moved them back a little bit. And pass. And again, these blasters aren't going to do any damage. Here we go. Good work. Good work. So Inslow is becoming more powerful. And Joffrey has gone up a level. Now we've already got the healing, so we don't really need that one. I can grab Life Master, Call to Arms. So first unit in the queue is instantly trained. Okay, that one will allow me to build armies very quickly. God, it's hard to read that. All allies heal 24 hit points, +4 per life shard. All right, so let's choose that one through there. In terms of life shards, we haven't built any, and we need to get them. We do need them. So we've got a caravan there as well. So these two. It's been destroyed. Okay, that's good. And again, we're just going to go with healer, I think, just to keep the army sort of thumping along. Message from Darklings. Now this is actually again back up in here where we've got the Darkling army. Now we've only just got these two, like Beacon's group plus DasBart, but we are a strong force. All right, so we'll just battle this one as well. Yeah, big numbers here with both of these groups. Very, very strong. Now that one there is only 15 hit points. We've got 30 hit points there. I'll just auto resolve this one. Now there's another one over here. We just want to have a bit of a look around. Now we've still got one more down this way. And we might just double check that there's nothing else way at the very, very end there as well. Now, Thailand, we're just going to go and train yet another of the pioneers. Okay, this is back to being Ythril again. They don't like us, but we don't care. So there's quite a few forces up this way. Again, another coloured area there. Whoa, there's heaps out there. Heaps and heaps. Right, so we've got a treasure chest there. Banner of the Brave. Oh, Warlord Viga's army, which is strong. So this is, which one is this? God, so I wish that we'd see the names. Say goodbye. So he's got a Juggernaut there by the looks of things. Yeah, so he's got a Juggernaut in there, which is extremely strong. Along with a Scout and an Oppressor unit as well. So it's the other guy. That's him there. So he's wandering around. They've got a death altar there as well. So we're now looking at the beyond this city. This is now the behind the city, where the rest of the things actually are. Wow, look at these. They're just everywhere. We can't deal with that without bringing a big army in. So I think we'll start to move back and bring an army back into that one. This Pioneer party can start to come down as well. So DasBart's army. Now they've got a lot more hit points than what I've got. They've got a lot more combat power than what I've got as well. I think it might be time to head back off. There's a Pioneer group going up to build another city somewhere. Yeah, we've still got those in our territory. Where's that? Oh, up there. Okay, we're going to need to go and clean these up as well. archers. The archers have done a good job against these. Done. I'm guessing there's going to be more out this way, so I might just take a small force and so we'll take Inslow and maybe the archers out that way. Then the others can go back up to help up here. They're fine. Let's go back into the buildings. Now, earth is not really something we desperately needed. I'm just getting more food at this stage, I think. Was there anything else? Yeah, no, that'll do. Let's just go and build that. Done. Pajama saying a new game. Yes, it is indeed. Well, it's an old game. An old game that has been sort of resurrected and fixed up a little bit. And yeah, it's really, really enjoyable. I'm really enjoying it a lot. Now we've run out of space there. Yeah, they can't move. I think everyone has now moved. So it's cities that can't do it. Okay, just go back into the building, and again, the food will then just sort of increase our growth. The shrine for the unrest, I'll grab that one there. Now, I've got the King's Ward group there as well. So another King's Ward. Let's move that down to join up with this group. The Pioneer Party. I can't quite get that. I can get that one from here. So build an outpost so we can get this. And what these will then do is, if we go and look at these ones, build an apiary here to harvest their honey, which reduces the unrest for your entire faction. So I think that does it across the board. So we'll go and build that as well. Just queue that one up. The apothecary is coming. I'll just keep it in the order that it's got there, I think. We still actually have these as well. I'll now move them out now that it's safe, because these are useless against these others, the other forces. It's a bit tricky with what we see up there. I think I'll... yeah, we've got blasters there as well as King Ward and then Joffrey. I'll combine those. We end up with 2 blasters together, which is again not going to do anything to these. We'll go after that one at the top there, I think. Hedge wall. Yeah, I might grab that one as well. This is like probably going to be the main target once things actually do start to go south. Any more cities? Nope, that's it for the cities. They're all going well. So we can get more wild wargs if we wanted to. We've already got 4 of them, so we can start to build. We've got 10 horses as well. So we've got a few of these. We could even get more wargs ultimately. Not that we need to at this stage. Using your territory. Yep, so we've got that one there. Okay, that'll do us, I think. So we'll you got those three. Again, the blasters just aren't going to do any damage. Might send a group of blasters up to Dasbart. It's just the archers and Inslow here. There's a lot up this way. Just do more scouting. Okay, they've built a another outpost there. That one there is going to take this, unfortunately. Or could. Probably be able to take out this guy. I think I'm going to have to. Don't think I've got any real choice here. So just go along the roads. Just do a quick save. So we're finally getting rid of all of these creatures that came in with the meteor storm. Yeah, the big attacks do hurt us. We do have the healing though. And again, these aren't going to do anything. Oh, that was good. That's big damage. Now this is actually, we've got shield bash here. We didn't actually, it's the other one that's got the first aid. We're just going to have to make sure that we've got that one established. There we are, it's good. Okay, that's getting rid of those. Is that the last enemy in our territory? It is. Got the life altar now being built, which is important. And we've got another one ultimately down in here. We're not connected there actually. So we need to get that one established. Okay, that's all good. Now it's just each unit. Does tab take us through different units? It does. Alright, that's useful to know. Joffrey's army. We don't know if... we assume that there's nothing much else up this way. There is some wandering stacks up there, but it's sort of a long way away. Let's move these up into this range, into this area. Because Confess that your continuous survival is impressive. Spice continues to inform us what happened to Attica. We don't think for a moment that keep an eye. Yeah, that's okay. This one here, we're just seeing what's in around here. Hi, Tenere. Saying it's just me, or does the game feel somewhat slow the first 100 rounds? I don't know. I quite like the pacing, to be honest. Being saying, Daz, you said that heroes don't die, they respawn. I wanted to make sure that you noticed that they come back with a permanent random handicap after dying. Yes, you can find medicines which will get rid of that handicap. And some of the handicaps aren't that bad, but some of them are. So it is interesting. I don't know if I can zip around here. Let's just get across. We need to do scouting. Okay, so that's now done. So the Yithrils basically, it looks like they're both in the south. And we'll be working together. We still have another location up there. Let's just go up to that one there. And there's nothing else down in here. That's fine. That's good. We'll just move back up again. Right. So we have... I might just move one of the other blaster units up to go with this group. Keep this group just doing what it's doing. And there is actually this epic quest. I don't think I'll do this one just yet. I think it's going to be a little bit too difficult for us. With Joffrey's army. Yeah, shall send them all up. We'll sort of split up a little bit as we fight these other stacks. So to get across to here, which way does it want to go? So in slows. Bring that King's Ward across as well, just to join up with this army. Lair cleared. And we've got Flickering Rings. What does this one do? Allows the unit to cast Blink. And this one's now leveled up as well. So we've got Guild Grocer. Improve the hit points of units by 5%. Slums will increase the growth of your city by 3, but also increase, and you'll get the Warehouse. With the Gildar is what we want. So we'll accept that one, just to try to keep on top of the money. So it's a level 3 city now, which is good. Kirin's Hold, that's actually all okay. The cities, as I scroll down through them, they're all good. Let's just go and press tab. So Dazbart's army, we definitely want that one moving across to here. Now that's an Obsidian Legion's army, which is just a wandering stack. Now this Verga's army. So they're also up in here. Okay, so we've now got alliances. We'll open up research. We've got guilds, higher education, logistics. Oh, that's how we get our squads. And then companies. I was looking for this the other day. This is actually how we can get the next level up. Magic-wise, I think we're actually okay there. I don't think I'll worry about that one so much. Warfare, armor would be useful, I've got to say. But I think civilization-wise, we'll just keep on smashing our way through these. If we go construction, we need to get that anyway. If we go craftsmanship, I'll just do it that way. We end up getting all of these. So just click on done. And we'll start to bring this one up as well to join up with the other forces. Okay, so this one here. Town Hall, I think. Wish they would actually suffer a little bit in here. This one's fairly strong. Yeah, we can't really deal with that one all that effectively. We do have the other force coming up as well. So I might combine these two. And Thailand's finished its construction. I'll grab the Earth Shrine for now. Just go and build that one. And we'll just continue the research. Yeah, this is Dasbart's army. We definitely want to have Dasbart's army go in with the others. Inslow's army, I'll keep that one sort of fairly central. Maybe even just house it in here, I think. Let's bring those together. That one needs to build again. Now we do actually have now a life shard. That should give us the better healing ability from, I think it was Joffrey. I'm pretty sure his healing spell will now be a bit more than what it was. So we have a fairly strong force. We've got two of the guards. We've got one blaster, two blasters actually in this one, which again won't do any damage really against the against these units. But overall, it's going to be good. Just pass there. Might even send them south once we clear this area out. Okay, we can build. I think I'll go the garden just to get the growth. All right, they killed them off. While they're out and damaged, I think we kill them off. Let's go back to war again. So this is this Verga, not that one. Goodbye. So they're even cool with the other Yithril. So it's this one here. Declare war. Let's just smash our way through different areas. Okay, this one in here, we're just going to build. town hall. We missed a lot of different things in through here. Oh, here we go. Increases the borders of this outpost. All right, we'll just continue research, but that's useful over here. We can upgrade. +1 zone of control to get the high tower. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. Just go and place that into the into what we need to then go and do. Give me even more iron. I've got a lot of iron. I've actually sort of been accruing it for quite some time. And then money should start to sort of kick in a bit better as well over time. Press tab. So our army. So they've healed up a little bit in that previous turn. Yeah, we're deadly. They're strong. Just do a quick save though. They don't have the fire protection, so we'll go to battle. And this one we do actually have choke points, which is actually interesting. So there are choke points on this map. We've got Dasbart at the top. Why is Dasbart not? Is this underground or something? Maybe you have to do things a bit differently. Oh no, there we are. We're back over here. So we have the Brothers Sparus. Now this is actually, they get from memory, from what I can remember of Fallen Enchantress, these were actually something that you got from a quest. Now, who have we got down there? That's Rua, which is I might even just go down and kill her off. Eventually. Casting blindness on one of our mages, I think. Now, Joffrey is our healer, so I do want to keep Joffrey back a little bit. This here is an Ophidian. This one does not have the ability to look after itself as such. So I think I'll just move Joffrey back. And there's no one that needs healing, so we'll just pass. Actually, that one there was blinded. King's Ward can come into the middle. And pass. That's better. So we can do a lot of damage there. 56% chance to hit, 61% chance there, 71 there, 69 there. I'll go this way, I think. And we've got another blaster unit here. It's using a shadow bolt against that group. I'm going to move that one to the north. That's fine, we'll just pass there. That one's down, that's good. There's no one that needs healing just yet. They've been withered. Bring this one around the back. There we go. So the leader's down. I'll pass that one. I don't think healing will get rid of this. I'll just try it though. No. The oppressors are quite strong, but we got them. that one. So that's now prone on the ground. I don't know if there's a way for us to get information about the units that we hover over. I mean, we only see it on the side there. But, yeah, there's nothing much here. I can send a flame dart in. Get rid of that one. Why not? There we are. Done. So when it's prone, it's easy to hit. So Joffrey has already got that one. We don't need that as such. I think I'll just keep on going down these other... yeah, I might even go that way, get chainmail, because we're going to be able to start to build that one fairly soon. Now, I don't know what's in here. But hopefully there's not too many armies in this location. We'll just keep on hovering around. There's heaps. But will they be able to contend with what we've got here? And I don't know if they can. Again, let's just do a quick save and just see if this is viable or not. We won't know until we're in here. Darkling defeated. Yep, that's okay. There's heavy-handed infantry there. We'll just go and see if we can actually take this one out. They're epic, we're deadly. Their defense is up. It's more just if they've got things like catapults and stuff, which they don't. Now, she's been immobilized because she was hit. So they've got city archers, militia, oppressors, grunts. I think we're okay. I think we're actually not too bad here. And then Verga is also there, immobilized. Because he's been because we damaged him. All right, let's go for it. Let's go into the battle. Hopefully we get choke points. Oh, we do get choke points. This is awesome. This is what we need. So we need to actually end up in a situation where, what have we got there? Oppressors and oppressors. These are going to be able to cause some damage. So I'm just going to go and sit back, say here. And just defend. And Joffrey can just stay back where he is. There's a bit of an opening through here at this stage. We need to try to close this gap. But not with Joffrey. I'll do a horrific whale. Yeah, now we can block this off with the King's wards. So we'll move that way. Yeah, they don't have the ranged units to be able to do anything. So they've gone berserk, which is fine. We will use Flame Dart. It's going to do a fair bit of damage. What about, do they have their leaders? No. City Militia does damage, but doesn't have much, so I'll just go and smack them, just get rid of them. And then we've got the two blaster groups, and these are going to be able to absolutely smash through these as well. Now we've got the oppressors all the way through here. Just start to weaken them. So they'll only be able to bring up one unit at a time through these corridors. And it's got a cooldown of 3 turns. Got a horrific whale there as well. I'll do that as well. More units going berserk, but they still haven't moved off yet. The blasters. forward. You stay where you are. That's good. Again, doing major damage here without really taking any damage ourselves just yet. Yeah, this fire damage that we're doing is awesome. No one to heal, so we don't need to do anything else there. I can do another horrific whale. They've gone berserk again, but they're not coming up the up the corridors. I'm not sure why not. I don't know why they haven't come after us. We've got just one left. There we are. Now that shouldn't be everything. Well, they are defeated. I think that they must have been sort of waiting to come back to life. That one's got a chipped tooth. This is sort of like where it's got, this one's got less poison resistance, but that's all it is for the damage that happens to them. Let's go and click on done. When we come across the stacks of units like this, it does set us up quite nicely. Like it's in that case we didn't get anything at all. Like if we can find those sorts of attacks, it's not going to be a big problem. Yeah, look, as long as we get the choke points, we're very, very strong with choke points. Maybe I shouldn't have left that city. Anyway, that's going to be okay. We'll just go back into build, and bell tower will do. Darklings are here as well. I'll just go to battle again. I don't want to be losing too much health. I'll leave that one where that is. There we are. Now the Darkling army I won't worry about. Just keep that one up there. It's just an oppressor. I want to stop these before they get back to the cities. It's interesting. This one must be an outpost, actually. So there must be an area of an outpost. There we are. Not going to be able to hold out for too long. This appears to be the edge of the map. And destroy that one. Yeah, they're coming back into here now, and so we should now have a much easier run clearing out these back cities. So that sort of gets us in behind everything again. Let's just press tab and see what else we've got to do here. So we'll just go back into build and study, irrigated farm. We've got a whole lot of new things now than what we had before. Let's go that way, build that one up. Explorers under attack, that's okay. We'll just, actually this is fairly level. Just go to battle and just see if we can actually deal with it. We can't bring in certain, we can't bring in our own spells. We only have what's available to us in here, so we can't use like global spells. That's good. The dodge is helpful. Still didn't kill it, unfortunately. Been lucky with those dodges. That one's down, that's good. There we are, that was good. Leveled up. Now, if I can't quite match up the other forces, but let's just go into this group and kill off this particular city. So we're deadly, they're strong. Their attack is again better, but we're not sort of seeing anything too damaging. So we'll just go back into battle again. And this one doesn't have quite the choke points that we saw before, but it's good enough. I can sort of just spread out across these four. Might as well kill you off before we get started. There's a couple of archers. Joffrey is not someone that we really want to have in the fight, so I'm just going to move him back and do a horrific whale. Then these can come in. They're just city militia, so they should be smashed apart. Oh, that's a lot when they gang up. Whoa, who's that? Whoa, we're still alive. Still alive, just. That was not good with what we actually had through there. I need to clear these out. These guys are going to... yeah, they're coming up next. I need to stop them from doing the damage. Yep, they're still targeting them. Let's bash them. These are just city militia. They do a lot of damage. Burning hands. 3 adjacent enemies are blasted with heat, taking 14 fire damage. That's not going to do it really with where we want to be. I think I'll just go for the attack here. I need to get the healer out. He's back to his feet. Ah, damn it, we've lost them. Who was that? I think I'm going to redo this one, but if it's Began's group, it's just King's Ward there. I think that was Began's group. We're going to replay that though. I don't want to be losing those. I don't know what happened to Joffrey, why he didn't get a shot. of her. Yeah, I should have been more circumspect. Ah, we were doing that spell, that's why. Yeah, so I screwed up that one pretty badly. Okay, we'll try that again. Yeah, sorry, Began, you're banned. But I'm going to save scum that one because I shouldn't have run in. I thought when I did it, like I was actually moving into a dangerous position. I wasn't actually supporting ourselves, and yeah, I should have done that one differently. So anyway, Began, I'm sorry, you are banned for half an hour. Where is it? 30 minutes. There we go. Time out. So Began's out of here. Hi Battle Mode, how you going? And hi Drexy as well. So let's keep on going. Yeah, so I will actually save scum that one. And that's actually that's destroyed them by doing that. So that's their last city. All right, let's go back in and just go back to main menu. We will actually load that one in. I don't want to be losing those units, to be honest. So we did a quick save, which was that time. Right, let's go and load that one in. Yeah, I'm having such a lot of fun with this game. It's just such a good game. Velasar saying, redeemed a custom reward. So Velasar's Vanguard. You can have the other group then in that case. So we're back with the two King's Wards, but if we go back and have a look at them, this is Began's band. They're level 5, and this one is level 5 as well. So we'll rename this group. So this is Velasar's Vanguard. Good name. And this time we'll be a little bit more careful with them. Oh, you know, I just screwed up again. I need to combine the armies. Can I combine? Can you do that from... I thought you could do that from one location. Oh, here we go. I knew there was a way to do it. I thought... There we go, double click. Yeah, so there we go. The old muscle memory is working. Yeah, Balasar saying you might get banned twice for the same group. Yeah, well, I think we'll be okay. But anyway, let's go in. In this case, we do actually have... These have both got no hit points, basically. They've been severely damaged. And so we'll go into battle again. So they do have the epic forces, and this is actually where we have to be very, very careful. And again, what we need to do is just make sure that we stay in a line and keep this line going. Now, unfortunately, what we have is we do have a gap. So we've got defenders there. So I'll set up in this case, and we'll put Dasbart on the side just because he's got such high defense. Oh, not a good start. And we've been blinded there. Oh, you know, it's screwed up again. Already I've screwed up. Oh, wrong place. I've screwed up again. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to go and reload again because I keep on thinking that's the one that's selected. And that's not the one that's selected. So anyway, let's go back out. We'll just do a quick playthrough. So we get killed there completely, which is... I'll just come back in and reload. That's not... We're not counting that one. That one does not count. So back to the quick save. Load. Tenor saying Daz's banhammer needs to be rebanded to user error. I won't call a user error one down. All right, let's go for it this time. Now, battle. This time, we need to get rid of Virga as soon as possible. So we're just going to move into this position here. And then we're going to use the flame dart. And kill him off. That's going to stop the blinding coming. But it has been slowed. And slowing doesn't bother me. Joffrey needs to sort of stay back and heal up units as they... now, if I do the horrific whale, this is the problem we had last time. We wasted 2 turns while he was doing the horrific whale. We're just going to pass. I don't think there's any skills that he has. Does have shield bash, which we're not using. If I move him into the line, he's going to be targeted. So we've got spells, we've got pass. Yeah, I'll just pass with him initially. It's where they are going to be able to come back in around this one. So I'm going to pass that one as well. They're coming around the other side. So you can see there the damage, but we had to pass to get the support there. Got oppressors, got defenders, got city militia. City militia do a lot of damage, but not with very little hit points. So I'm going to take them out. Now we have to get rid of the archers. If we have a bit of a look, what do we got? We've got a group that's coming around the outside. I've got a few turns before I have to worry about those. We also have her that we want to get rid of as well. So she's out. And then the other blaster, we'll get rid of the archers. The archers aren't really all that damaging. Still got 2 in their stack. That's fine. Now, we want to move this one down. So this one was slowed, and so its initiative was taken right out. And I probably can now start to sort of do the damage in here with these. Need to kill off this one here. Got defenders and oppressors. And we need to now use the healing spell, which we would have... This is where we would have missed out last time. So we need to... And we're doing a little bit more because we've got the life shard. We get another plus 2. I think it's 16 with plus 2 per life shard. Now the damage that we have in here, they can still keep on moving up. The defender has got a lot of hit points. I think I'll still just go and pass, just to keep the armor up. Yeah, that's a good move there. Yeah, this is the way to do it. This is the way. Yeah, I'm not doing enough damage there. Now, we've still got defenders, still got the city archers down there as well. I might just take them out. Not that they're doing that much damage. Actually, I think I might just keep on smacking away at these. That's the way to do it. There's grunts there, which don't do much damage. Then we've got these units that are these oppressors and things. So let's just start to work our way on against these. And again, more healing. There we are. We're back up to full health by playing defensively. So I can still use them to support the other attacks. They're going after Joffrey now. King's Ward is this one here, so we're just going to go and pass. And this one here we can now start to smash. Yeah, with the armor that we have, it's very good. Now we have to be a little bit careful of these. Okay, that's them down. Now these can actually reach our blasters, so I'm going to move the blasters back. That was good. These do major damage. Just keep them at full health. Okay, let's smash those. I'm going to have to heal this one up next, I think. It'd be nice to have a second healer. I do have burning hands. This one doesn't have much around it. We've got the grunt, which doesn't do a lot of damage. The defender does, like it's mainly got hit points, so I think I'll actually now hit this side. Just weaken them. Heal back up Dasbart. Here they come. Yeah, defended. That one defended us 48 damage. Not enough damage there. It's good. Another 2 down. I'm going to now just go back up into here and just to stop these guys, these defenders, from coming through. So we've got certainly a lot more hit points than they've got. Our levels are quite high. This one here, we've just got the grunts and the defender, so we'll now just smack this one. There we are. So we've bashed it, it's on the ground. And we're just making good use of the terrain. It's big attacks. And again, heal up, please. Very useful. So we've got defenders there doing 32, they're doing 48, they're doing 48. Nice. God, they're good, those blasters, against these sort of units. Completely dominating them now, which is great. Do that. There we are. Nice. So I've blocked them off from getting to our sort of like softer units. There we go. Another one down. That's good. Just down to sort of single units now. I still got the archers. This is Joffrey. That one. they're out. And it's DasBart's turn. Still doing damage, don't they? They're not too bad. Again, I'd love to be able to see what they actually have, how to actually get into them. Yeah, we'll just keep on going with this one here. And move our way through, I think. So we'll just move, well, this one here again. Healing doesn't really matter anymore. So let's just come down and just get Joffrey killed. Now we can join the fun. He's got a little bit of armor, not quite as much as the others. So what are we down to? We're just down to these two. So this is the way to do it. Yeah, it's funny by passing and being defensive. It's really helped us a lot. Yeah, that was the key to it. So there we go. And victory, we're just going to click on done. And that should be the end of that Yithril, I thought. I'll just go and pass this one. Press tab. No construction back out here. Is that the one? So way back there. We still have another city to go, have we? I'll leave them where they are, but let's just go and build the bell tower. I must have screwed that one up. Yeah, I must have gone back to the wrong fight, did I? Anyway, we'll did fairly well there. That's good. Done. I'll auto battle this one. And just do a quick save. Get rid of that oppressor. And again, I'll just battle. I don't want to be losing too much health with anything. Yeah, I must have reset way back to the other combat. No, I didn't actually. I'm not sure how this has actually happened. I'll just pass there. It's been bashed, so it's now going to lose a turn. Alright, that's done. Okay, we'll pass that one. And we still actually have now cities that need to be building things. I'll go the granary there, I think. And so this is the group. Yeah, this is where they were. This is where they're sort of. I'll just do another quick save in here. And this was the one where I actually screwed up and moved my forces into the wrong position. I think, did we? Yeah, no, this was where we were before. So I'll sit back. Yes, this is another one where we're still at the same line that we had there before. So I'm going to move this one down, use the flame dart against you. This one will still cast slow on one of these. Joffrey moves back, but passes. So it's the same sort of deal as we did before. And then we just need to keep on moving these into position just to support. This will become the target now. So this is the... this one's hasn't got the wrong name again. Okay, this is Velasar's Vanguard, just so that we know, because that one there, back there will be Began's group. So we're just going past there again. So it's the same deal that we did before, just where they need to defend. And then we need to heal up. And what have we got? City militias, again, are weak. That one there's only got 36. So I'm going to attack this one here. Dodged, unfortunately. Now we do actually have the ranged units, which are not going to be as effective as some of these others. Yeah, look at the damage these guys do. Just start to whittle away at them. This blaster will go that way. Yeah, it's only got rid of one of them. They should be targeting this one again. We've been knocked to the ground there, but we're still defending. And now I do have the chance to do a bit more of an attack and through this other side. Do a bit more damage that way. Great. Nice. That sort of gets us started. Now that one's preparing to cast. We're going to have to get rid of that one. Now deal with the grunts. Healing on this unit. It'll then come back up and stand back up again. It's now lost its defense. Got some big attacks now coming in. So we need to really stop these guys from getting a hit. So what have we got down there? That's the two archers coming up. So we've got a lot of forces here. Let's just go and hit this one. Again, we need to heal that one up. She needs to be stopped before whatever spell it is. So we'll get rid of her. And we just need to keep on getting rid of these guys with the large numbers. That's good. Healing. Back in there. Okay, they're going after the mages now. We've got very high dodge on our mages. King's Ward, I'm just going to put this one back into defensive mode. It's been bashed. It's now trying to come in behind us. So we now need to deal with this one. Get rid of those. Again, just a bit more healing. And blast this one as well. Good stuff. Now they can go after the other units if they... Actually, no, they're not. We're going to be able to smash them. There we go. And a bit of payback. Oh no, Valasar's Vanguard is still named. Okay, there we go. That's all right. That's good. There we go. Forces successfully defeated the Empire of Youthful. So we've only got one Youthful enemy left. So one thing we should look at is Gildan. treaty. We'll do that one there. I thought we had the, we must have to get them up even friendlier, I'm guessing, to get an actual alliance. But we're doing well here. So one of the, we've now wiped out one of the Ythrils. Build that one. We also then have the spell casting. And we'll just go with the, which one should we use? Let's get a bit of growth. And one more. Doesn't really matter what we do here, I don't think. I've got heaps of mana, so I don't need meditation. Just go hammers for now. Yeah, that one didn't have one. Well, we now only have the other one on the way back that we need to really go and deal with. So it's a fairly strong group that we have here now. It'd be nice to have a another unit or so, but we still actually have this other whole group in here as well. If we just go back down to the, this one's here, we're building the apiary. We've got the high tower there. If we just go back to training, we do have the catapults. Attack of 28. Let's see what we can do with catapults in terms of our design. If we can do anything. No, it's only units. Alright, so we can't do anything with those. Just click on done. In that case, we don't get the benefit. So I'm thinking we can build that any old place. Like over here. Train one of them up. I wonder why we can't train that. Let's move that one to the front. Oh, it might be money. We might need to get money to do that one there. So we're getting close now. Yep, so Ythril has been destroyed. Need to build up in here. I'll build the life shrine. This one's still not inside our territory just yet, and this isn't contiguous yet either. So we'll keep on with that one through there. So with the apiary now and through this other side, I think I'll still keep that. We've got a bit of money coming in, but I won't build any more units just yet. We'll see if we can actually take the other player out now. And I think we'll, with Gildan, I don't know if I should go after them or not. I was hoping to sort of have an alliance with them and win diplomatically. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Crystal Crag under our area, which I'm not really all that interested in. That's fine. Enemies in your territory. Oh wow, there's still some floating around. Well, in that case, we'll send this little group out again to go and destroy these. We'll just auto resolve. Yeah, I'll just keep that one where that is. Bring them back up. As I said before, I'm quite impressed with the pacing of this game. It really does feel good. Yeah, there's something else down this way. So we've got a few more little cities down this way, and again with not much protection. So the big protection is in this city here. This is where they've got heaps of units. So we should be able to sort of destroy them on the way through. And we'll need to declare war, of course. That one's got no building. Go that way, I think. I'm not going to worry too much about what I build at this stage. We are getting towards the end of the game. Enemies in our territory, so we've got Darklings, I think. Not going to worry us all that much. Should I get a third one of these King's Wards? I do have the money accruing. I build them back in here. I get all sorts of other different bonuses with them. Yeah, I think I will actually. Let's go and train another group of these up. Just bring them into there. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, hang on, I need to declare war. Goodbye. And here we go. Right, so they're only medium. So we're now sort of finding the soft underbelly. So I'm saying, good evening. How goes the wars? I still live. You're not in this one, I don't think. We hadn't been naming them unless you had queued one up before. I can have a look. No, it's only Began and Valisar that have been redeemed. So they're the only two. Began's already been banned once, as is the way. All right, so we'll just go back and do the battle here. And again, we've got sort of choke points in through here as well, which we can sort of deal with. We've got the King's Wards there. Do have a group down to that side. City Militia, again, big damage, but low hit points. Let's just go this way. They dodged, unfortunately. And we'll go and pass. It's so useful having a healer. Smash them. There we go. Fenmore's redeemed the custom reward. Okay, so what we have really, I'm thinking that this is probably our best army. We do have another one of these guards as well, the King's Wards, that I can give. I probably should combine the armies again. Maybe that's the way to do it. And then, so I can either name that, or you get these blasters, which do an incredible amount of damage. Like these do a hell of a lot of damage. We'll just go that way. Only 12. Now we do have the archers, just don't do a lot. So I'm going to target these units back up this way, I think. The militia there, they both do 48. This one's got less hit points. Almost kill them. Okay, a bit more there. Going after Joffrey. Heal that one up. interesting. How do you unlock new unit types? Heroes you get by reaching fame thresholds, right? Yes, the fame is where we get the units, the heroes from. Then I'll show you actually when we get out of this fight, sort of how that unit progression sort of then does work. Now that one's still alive, but I can now move in around to help out the other, and I think I'll do that. Just get rid of these. And then we've got the blaster. I'll get rid of this one now. Sev's also redeemed one as well. Any male character you happen to have available. So, well, in that case, what I'll do is might give Fenmore one of these blaster units, which are extremely powerful. That's how we're doing most of the damage. We've just got to protect them, though, whenever we go into combat. So we'll smack you. Like this one here, for example. This one should almost wipe this one out. There we go, it did. So that's our better. That's the better of the blaster units that we've got. And healing, we'll just do the healing in there. And back in here, we've done those. Let's wipe this one out as well. It was on the ground. There we go. I'm just going to grab myself a drink of water, be right back. All right. So, that's done. And this is DasBart. We've done the stuff there. Now, to get to becoming a Fire Archmage is... What do we need for that one there? Fire Master I can't do. Actually, I can do that one now. So we're up to a high enough level to go and get one of these. So this brings forth a wave of flame that causes 8 minus 2 plus 2 per fire shard to all enemy units. Okay, we've got... you can see that we've got the 2 fire shards up there. So it's going to do a little bit more than Firestorm. All units in the target army take 8 fire damage. That's actually pretty good. I think I'll go that way. We've got heaps of mana, so we can certainly sort of do things with that. Right, now the question was... Actually, no, I need to first of all just rename the characters that we had. There's something else over here, and I don't know what that is. I might just move the this guy down to have a bit of a look. And I'm going to move the others around the side to join up with us. They can move this way. Oh, didn't see them there. It's Lord Verga's army. Well, that's now on the march. We still actually have a little bit of space there. The fact that that's now moved off, they're on an attack somewhere else. We now have our force in here, which has now run out of puff. Let's just get out here. And we'll go after, we'll hunt him down, because he's now trying to come and attack different things, I think. Hopefully not this army. Well, I've got these redemptions, and I'm sorry, Sev, but I think you have to be one of these guys. Will you survive? I would say not. If you get attacked, you're not going to survive. But that's the only other character, really, that you've got. I didn't see him until we'd already passed. So, yeah, sorry, Sev, I'm going to have to give you one of these. That's the only other one that's left. This King's Ward in here. So, Sev's group. They're only level 2 as well. But they're still fairly strong. Yeah, they're all ready to go. That's all fine. And then we had Fenmore. It was going to be one of these blasters. Now I've got a blaster there which is better than the other blasters. These blasters have only got 72. These ones actually have much better armor and more hit points. So I'll rename this one to Fenmore's Mages. There we go. All right. So now the question we had before was about the actual characters. So with the characters, if I go back into my research under warfare, I unlock different groups. So for example, in leatherworking, you can see there the King's Wards were unlocked in this point, and so that's actually where the base unit that we're using now actually came from. And then what we did was we then designed it up. So we started with the King's Ward and then added designs. There'll be other things that will come through here. Red Watch goes into there, for example. We've got the Blacksmith, the Blades of Attica, round shield. So I can use any of these if I'm wanting to. We've got Horsemen there. So I could even, like if for example, we've unlocked Horsemen at that location. I'll just to see if we've got anything else. It's got Battle Axe, like almost as if that's a unit type. Crossbowmen are also a unit type. Siege Weapons is where we got the catapults from. I'll just cancel out of that one. But if we go back in now to our unit designs, so there's our crossbowmen. Defenders, where was the other one? Horsemen was down in here. And so these have got, and the thing I like to look at is just the hit points. Like if we have a look at the defenders, they've got like 11. So I think we sort of almost started off with these. In fact, I think that's sort of where the King's Wards were defenders. They started off as defenders, and we changed their skill set. So we did an edit and then and then fixed them up a little bit. The blasters are the other ones that we've got as well. So they're the two that we've been mainly using. But these ones here have got like less hit points. Defense is 11, whereas this one defense is 14 with 11 hit points. So I wanted the extra hit points, which you get from these essentially. So their constitution, like the defender up here will have constitution as well. So if we go to Horsemen, let's design these up. So we can use either horses or wargs. Let's make some warg riders. So if I go to new, I can sort of start completely from scratch, but I might as well just sort of start with one of these. I'll just go and edit. And so these actually come through, like we've got weapons, armor, equipment. So the equipment I've got available to me is like wargs. I've got either white wargs or black wargs. I'll go with black wargs in this case, so there'll be warg riders. The warg rider gives me +2 initiative, +100 prone avoidance, and +1 moves, whereas the horses give me +100 prone avoidance, +2 moves, +2 attack for the first turn of combat. So it's probably better off staying as the horses, actually. These ones do move a little bit more. So these are faster, going with the wargs, but these ones actually do more damage at the start of combat. Let's start there. We also then have different accessories that we can actually add to them. So we've got 20 dodge versus range attacks. Initiative just means that they move more faster in the combat, or earlier in the combat. We've got fire attacks, ring of life, increases the health of its wearer. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. Cold attack, throwing knives, or one lightning attack. Let's go with the ring of life. So we just sort of add in that particular unit. That's going to cost me two crystals per rider. If I go back to other, is just how they look. Traits is where we actually then end up getting the other sorts of skills. In this case, I will go with Constitution, get 3 more hit points. That'll take them up to 11. There's 11 hit points there. +3 defense is always good. That's +10 dodge, but -1 hit points. I keep on forgetting to actually give that as information there. Sorry I'm missing so many of the comments here, guys. They're saying they should add an icon or unit at the end. They need something that delineates those unlocks as new unit types. When I went through it, the tech tree, it never occurred to me that they were new. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they should sort of show the actual units themselves. Plate mail proficiency. We're sort of heading towards that area. +1 dodge per level. I'll go that way, and we can also then use some of these. If +1 moves, yeah, charge. Maybe we'll go that way. We'll just sort of deck these out. I probably won't even be bothering to build these. With the weapons that we have, we then got different choices. So they're armed with spears at this stage, so 11 attack. And again, the better weapon that we end up getting, the better off we're going to be able to be. Fending blade. That gives me a lot more initiative if I use that blade, more so than the spear. That's good against defenders, actually. It's two-handed, though. If I do the other one, I can then go back and grab the shield. If I go back to armor. So I can use that. Might as well get the vambraces, the greaves as well. So I've got sort of now, they're now more decked out. I can't sort of rotate the actual unit itself. That's probably enough, actually, with what we actually end up having. So armor-wise, it would be nice to have, like, we haven't really got the metal armor. Let's go and save it. And so this is actually one where we just have to, I don't know why it's called King's Ward again, but if we just call it the Riders, that'll do. Save. And so we now actually have Horsemen, but we also now have Riders, which have got like 11 hit points. So these are stronger. They're going to be useful in battle. So maybe we sort of, maybe we do go and grab one of these, but this is how we can then sort of go and chop and change things up a little bit. Just go and click on done. This group, yeah, so what do we need to do? We just press tab. We've got construction we have to do in here. We'll get the bell tower. Oh, you are lucky. Right, that was very, very lucky. So we've got the 3 groups in through here. I'm not going to take the archers in, and probably not going to take Inslow in as well, I don't think. In fact, what I'll do is I'll see what I can do with the armies. But the road that goes all the way up to here, they're now got 2 groups. If I just go and click on army. So I'm going to go and add in the King's Ward in. I don't know if I can add in Inslow. I can. It's just the last one here, the archer. Is the one thing I can't actually add. Yeah, so I can't actually do that one. So the archer is on its own. The archer, I'm going to move back. Doesn't really matter where I move the archer. Just move it back out of the way. Over to here. Sev saying, can we rename it to Sev's Lucky Wardens? Yes, we can. Primitive but not powerless. Explorer is under attack. That's okay. This is 2 of them again. I'll just play out this battle again with something like this. Yeah, not enough damage. And double attacks. Come on, get a kill in. At least we're not suffering too much here. Geez, only 1. That's not good enough. Now lost a unit. That makes it even harder. Still haven't got him. Alright, that now makes it just 1-on-1. These dodges are useful. There we are. Alright, we're through. Done. Okay, so we now have a big army. This is about as good as we're going to get, unless we start to sort of change up the up different bits and pieces. So we'll just start to sort of close in on this particular fight. So we've got epic versus deadly. Ultimately, it's going to be an important fight. Now, that does that mean? Yeah, they've still got the protection in here. So we've got, like, this is a important battle just to get rid of their defenses. Now, this one here, we wanted this one to come through and just check things out. So we're out of movement there. Yeah, I've got the another fire shrine, I think. Just keep on building in here as well. Just trying to get the unrest down. And down here as well. Build. I'm not really worrying too much about what I'm building at this stage. Now, where'd they get to this time? They're moving in towards this city. They've got no real easy way to get up there. There's the catapult. We'll move that up into here. Be cool if you could actually have like a just an auto build in these sort of cities, because I'm now at that stage where I'm not really interested in keeping on building some of these cities up. Because you have like governors, you can just sort of say, yep, build automatically. Right. Sorry, I meant to rename your group, didn't I? And we still don't get it. I think we're going to be able to get back in there. Right, so we've got the... it doesn't hover over. It doesn't give me the names, the new names. Okay, that's the one there. So we'll just go back into rename. This is Sev's. What is it? Sev's Lucky Wardens. There we go. I'll accept that. And I've nearly run out of time for today, actually. Just push them away. They may go after that city. Okay, the Explorer group. Yeah, so we've got like a small camp back over here, which does actually have some defenders. And there's more down this way as well. It's only one of those. That's interesting. They're moving even further away. Oh, and I've still got the move. Here we go. All right, let's go and do this now. So it's epic versus deadly. We'll go to battle. We're in the forest this time, so we've got a because we're fighting in the forest. We've got a much tighter line, which suits me. They've got 3 juggernauts. I didn't know if they'd have those. Again, I wish I could find out how to do information on this. Oh, wrong move. Damn it, I've screwed up again already. I did a right click thinking I would be able to find out information. Oh, there we go, double click. Double click is what we want. Skills. So that's what we end up having. Yeah, so double clicking the unit. Now with DasBart, got the oppressor there. He's going to suffer here. This is probably a really bad move. I might just go into pass. Actually, I'll pass. And Who's next? That's Inslow. Why have I got Inslow in here? Oh, that's right. I did move that one back in. Look, I'll keep that one coming up. These are just scouts, so they're not going to be all that powerful. And we are poisoning that. Joffrey, I'm just going to pass. Get multiple attacks, these juggernauts. Again, if we want to find out what's going on with them, where is it? The skills again. So these are juggernauts. So just they're plus 100 a chance to avoid prone, and they end up with doing splash damage as well. That one has been poisoned. Ignore pain, so they're plus 30 hit points. Brutal nature, plus 50% attack, and maul. So unit continues to attack until it misses. Each attack has a cumulative minus 15 to accuracy. So essentially it can keep on attacking and attacking and attacking. That's right. These are really, really cool. If you're playing one of the factions that has access to these, they are awesome. We're going to be wanting to come back in now with these as well. So let's just go back in and keep on smashing what we can. Get the oppressors. Now these juggernauts, we're going to have to destroy them. And we've then got these blasters which are going to be able to do the damage. Now I'm going to have to protect Inslow. Bit of damage there. And we'll just bring these across. It's hard to tell who this one actually is. That's Sev's group, okay. So they've been bashed. These juggernauts will then come back up again. And this one here is Valisar's Vanguard. That makes that Began's group. Okay, we're smashing our way through there. Need to keep doing damage down this way. So I was saying, hey Daz, which turn-based strategy game you generally find the most challenging? Age of Wonders 4, without a doubt. That's like you do need to keep on save scumming with that one. I think I'll still keep on going here. This is not a good idea, I don't think. We could play the flute now, Silver Flute. All enemies lose their next turn unless they resist. Doing this destroys the flute. I'm just concerned about this one as well. He's going to sort of walk into here and then do big damage. We've then got Lord Vega himself will then be having another shot. I've only got 6. I'm going to get Inslow out of here. And pass. Actually, I might do that. Yep, they've been dazed. Just gives me an extra turn. So we'll do the damage in here. So we've got a problem there with the cursor. Oops, hang on. I don't know why how I can change that. Maybe if I double click on something. Nope, it's not doing it either. I'm going to have to come back in and just keep on smashing these. Oh, there we go. That's one down. That's good. That helps a lot. And we're back with this unit again. Dodged. Inslow can just pass. There we go. We nearly got it now. Got him. Nice. Down to just one of these, and it did lose its turn last time. Smack that one there. Thank you, Began, for the gifted subs there. That's very, very much appreciated. So thank you. And they've got the blaster. Now, the blaster is... We've got 81 hit points there, 93 there. I'll go after the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut does scare me, I've got to say. Let's get them healed up. Yeah, big damage coming in. And it then missed. No. Backswing hit. And it keeps on going. It's still getting hits. Who's this one? This is Began. All right. Well, Began, I think you're still going to be okay. Where are you? You're up in here, so you'll be able to run away. Let's go for this. And in slow, just go and pass. That silver flute's still there. Okay, Began, you get out of there. And pass. It's funny, I don't get what I need here. There we go. Now we should be able to get rid of this guy. That one's down, that's good. And then we can smack this one. It's on the ground. And then the King's Ward, this one here. The curse is a bit annoying. There we go. So we've defeated that army. And we can take that location. Still actually wandering stacks down this way as well. I think we'll just move back up. There's another one of those which we don't have yet. That's okay. Okay, so guys, I've actually run out of time today. So I think we'll still play one more session just to finish this off. I'm not sure when that will be, but God, I just really can't stop playing the game. I'm really loving it. It's I'm loving it more than what I loved the original, to be honest, and I did really enjoy that game an awful lot. It's you know, there's still some roughness around this one that does need to be polished up, but overall, this is just awesome. Like, it really is. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I'll probably be doing another chat tactic tomorrow, just on YouTube, just going through gaming news. There's a lot coming up, a lot of games releasing over the next week or so, and a lot of games that have released over the last week. So we'll see how we go. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you then if you're around.